Oh, we got the realtor in the photo view while she's leaning back.
I love how she's like,
Here's where I'm confused, right? The phone is angled like slightly down, but the photo looks like straight.
You know what's great about it is like, if you're already going to put yourself in the photo, like, why are you not even covering your face? Like, why don't you just do the whole thing like, that classic grandpa style where you see the photo?
This photo is exactly why most homeowners think we're overpaid.
Land O'Lakes is officially the nudist capital of the world. How could we not include a nudist community, guys?
I don't know, Annie. You got to pick 3 of the 5, so that's on you. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Closing Time with Jimmy B and Annie O. This is episode 11 of our amazing podcast. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And today's main topic, we are going to be talking about our favorite top 5 neighborhoods in the Land O'Lakes area, because that is the area that we service. I have a random question for you since it's July.
Okay.
What is your favorite spot in Land O'Lakes, because that's where we work and live, to view fireworks?
Yeah, I go to the beach.
That's not Land O'Lakes.
I know, but you said the best place for fireworks.
In Land O'Lakes.
You know what? I do actually know a spot that does amazing fireworks. We just got to talk them into doing it again, because they've only done it one time, but I really want them to do it again. You know what I'm talking about?
I do not.
Our office. Remember their grand opening?
Oh.
Remember how amazing those fireworks were?
Our office at Foreign Co.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little plug to you guys.
Absolutely. But those fireworks, remember? They were like Disney level.
They were very good.
Yeah. We got to talk them into doing it, and then we'll have a best place in Land O'Lakes.
All right, Robin, Ramon, Pierre, and Rummy, if you are watching this, Annie has requested that you do fireworks.
Please.
For July 4th moving forward.
Yep.
Hope you guys got that.
Great for the community.
I am going to 100% agree with her on this. I didn't even know they did fireworks in Land O'Lakes. Other than residential homes, go outside, see a couple more of those pop off. But I'm with you. Normally, the beach is the best.
Yeah, that's what we
did have one spectacular fireworks show in Bexley.
We did.
Where we live.
That community.
Once.
And then they just
when they
stopped.
were still building out the community to try to get people to come, and it was an amazing display of fireworks. Yeah. I'm talking 30 minutes nonstop.
Yep.
And then we were so excited when we first moved in. We're like, all right, we're going to do this every year. And then the next year, they didn't do it.
Nope.
And then COVID hit.
Yep.
And now we're 6 years later, and it's gone.
Yeah, it hasn't been back yet. So, although I would say I haven't done it on the boat yet. So, like, that would be cool. Actually being out on the water and being able to, because you're not seeing just one fireworks display. You're just seeing all of them.
All right. So we got to get the choruses to bring it back to Foreign Co.
I'm telling you, that would be the Land Lakes one.
If not, then the beach.
Yep.
That's what you said.
Yep.
And the beach is how far from Land O'Lakes?
Let's see. It takes us, 50 minutes.
50 minutes. To be fair, it is 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Depends on which one you go to, but that's probably the average.
Yeah. If we're going to our favorite spot, it takes a little longer. We're right at an hour, but 50 minutes.
Cool.
Good.
All right. Well, that was the question.
Thanks.
It's time to rate this listing. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. Let us ask Jimmy B and Annie. Oh.
So we're going to do something a little different this month in our Rate This listing. Okay. So we are going to be shown, now for those of you that don't know what this segment is, normally we see a listing with a bunch of photos for the listing and we talk shit about it. We talk about it and then we give it a rating.
Yeah.
Well, this month we decided to switch it up a little bit. And basically we're going to only see one photo and then Annie and I are going to go back and forth and we are going to give that photo a rating on a scale of 1 to 10. And we can only use that rating once, and there's only 10 photos.
Yep.
So I have no idea how the heck this is going to go, but we're going to roll with it.
Let's
go. So the question is, do you want to rate first, or do you want me to rate first?
Ooh, me.
You're going to rate first.
Heck yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we have walls, bedroom.
Now,
and
mind you,
stuffy.
these are listing photos. All right.
You don't even see ceiling or floor. You're like, I love that. Okay, this is going to be okay. Wait, quick question: is a 1 amazing or is 1 terrible?
Terrible.
Okay, so
And you have to give the Cheshire cat like pattern into consideration.
okay.
here.
I was like, there's a Cheshire cat on here, and then I got
it kind of matches our loud outfits that we're wearing.
We were talking about fireworks. I can't believe you tried to outdo me, by the way, on this.
I mean, shout out to my boy Dr. Ron for the floral here.
Right? I still like mine better. It totally works.
Of course you
Castles
do.
and-
Okay, back to the
All right,
rating.
I'm giving this a 4.
Okay, so 4 is out.
4 is out.
All right, my turn. Oh, we got the realtor in the photo view while she's leaning back.
I love how she's like,
Here's where I'm confused, right? The phone is angled
Yeah.
like slightly down,
Yeah.
but the photo looks like straight.
You know what's great about it is like if you're already gonna put yourself in the photo, like why are you not even covering your face? Like why don't you just do the whole thing like that classic grandpa style where you see the photo
This
like
photo is exactly why most homeowners think we're overpaid.
Of course. I mean I would too.
So you gave the last one a 4, so a 4 is out.
Yep.
I am so disappointed
Mm-hmm.
with this lazy realtor's photo, and even the way she's just nonchalant chilling on the wall. I'm gonna give this a 2.
Okay. So 2 4s out.
So hopefully we get better.
You better get
Oh yeah.
I mean, she really wants us to know how much storage you can have in that corner. Like, look at all those boxes. Look at those boxes. Just look. Damn. This is getting rough. I don't think we're going to see anything over 5 at this point.
We don't know yet.
Okay. 3.
Oh boy, 2, 3, and 4
Yeah.
out. We gotta save the one banger for a good one.
All right.
2, 3, and 4 are out.
Yep.
Man, the toilet paper roll just chilling on the sink.
Maybe they did a good service by not having the light on.
You know what I love? I love the natural lighting in this photo. Look at that beautiful natural beam of light coming right in front of the toilet.
I was going to say, maybe they did this so that you wouldn't see if it was dirty.
All right, so in the effort of playing the game here, since we can only pick one each, I'm going to go with the 7.
What?
Because I'm scared of the rest.
Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 7's out.
2, 3, 4, 7 is out. Oh, good God.
You know what? I kind of agree with your rating now on the last one.
This is kind of awesome. Is that leopard print? Like,
Yeah, it is. On a mannequin. Okay, I gotta go. This is. Do I take the 1? You know what? Okay, to be fair, we have natural light. You can see all the sides of the room and everything. It's
right,
just
because
a
you
weird
got the
thing.
mirrors.
Right, like you can actually see the whole
Yeah.
room. It's just the stuff that's weird. So I'm a good solid 5, considering everything else
So
we've
2,
seen.
3, 4, 5, and
7
7
are out.
Okay. 6. That's all I have to say. Move on.
Just like that's it.
I got nothing on that one.
I mean, I don't disagree at this point. Oh.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh.
So we have 1,
8,
9,
9,
and
10.
10. Degeneration X.
Caution. Okay, so I mean,
I kind of like it.
is that official like police tape for like crime scenes, or is that just like?
Well, if you look behind the door and up.
Like the ceiling's not there.
Correct.
Right. So.
But look at the natural light.
Hey, it's weird. Okay.
It's minimalistic. It looks like it's got maybe a 5-year-old coat of paint on the wall, which isn't terrible.
Yeah, it just needs flooring. But look at in the top right above the door, is that a footprint? Like
I don't think it's worth the 1.
I don't.
Which means
So
it's only
it's
an
an 8.
9, or 10.
You know what? Let's go. I'm going 9.
All right.
9.
So we have 8, 10, and 1. Oh, you know, that's a great photo, except that's a lot of death in one photo.
A vegetarian would really have an issue coming to this list.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I gotta tell you though, I've shown a lot of listings in my day where, you know, the taxidermy, that's what you call that, right?
Yes.
Was all over the walls like this. And obviously it's more of like your rural areas, you know, you got your hunters.
Wait, you're telling me someone urban can't have a bunch of taxidermy in their house?
No.
That's messed up.
They
what if
can.
they like hunting? And animals.
Listen.
What if that's the closest they can get to animals and wildlife?
Annie
huh?
If somebody likes to hunt and put dead deer mounted on their wall, I can promise you they do not want to live in the fucking city.
What if that's how they can get close to nature?
Are you saying that you want to do this since you're a city girl?
Hell no.
All right then. So I have what left? An 8, a 10, and a 1?
Yeah, 8, 10, 1. Yeah.
Is that correct, producer? 8, 10, and 1?
Correct.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to get better than this, though.
Right?
I'm going to go with the 10. Only because all the lights are on. It's minimalistic, other than all the taxidermy everywhere.
It looks professional.
It does.
Like
it
it's
looks
actually
like a professional
right.
photo. It just they could have did with a little less deer. So the 10's out. So we got an 8 and a 1 left.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I really love the emotion I'm sensing from this photo.
I do too.
Like just the amount of stress. Do you think they just got through an argument? Do you think they're a couple?
Is this Port Richie?
Bro. I can't believe you just did that. That is so
For my
savage.
West Pasco listeners, you're welcome.
Jeez. So we're at 8 and a 1?
8 and a 1.
Ooh.
I get stuck with the last one.
Right. Like, okay, to be fair, it's not it's funny photo. It's not terrible. Do you think we'll have something worse, though? That's the gamble.
I hope so. So
All
you're
right,
going
all
8?
right. Yeah, I'm going 8. I'm going
All
8.
right. The 2 ladies get an 8. Oh man, I actually like this one.
Is that an 8 though?
It's better than the last one.
No, you're looking at the puzzle more than anything.
All right, so we're going to give this a solid 1, guys. And the reason why we give it a 1, other than the fact that we have to, is it's a stupid photo. It makes
Yes,
no sense.
yes.
And it has nothing to do with selling a house. There you go.
Boom. Mic drop.
All right, cool. So that does it for this month's segment of Rate This Listing. I can't even talk.
Imagine that these were real photos on people's properties for sale.
Go back to the last one. That's like my favorite, just because of the emotion.
Right. I was like, that fight, man, to be a fly on the wall.
I wish that was the 10.
Kind of, you're right? Like this one, I'm digging. Like there's just, yeah.
All right, so the question is, what
Like,
would
what would
we
be a
rate
1?
these as a 1 and a 10 now that we're going back through them?
Yeah.
So I personally, given all the photos, would give the 10 to the deer one.
Yeah, the taxidermy for sure.
Yeah, that is by far the best
That is
photo.
an actual great photo.
Blow through the photos one more time. So we have emotion.
Our crime scene.
That one's terrible.
Yeah.
That one's awesome. That photo just sucks.
Yeah, like that's.
No.
But like.
I think
for
the dark
one,
one.
As the one.
Yeah, because it's just.
Yeah.
It's just cheeks.
Is
that what the kids say nowadays? Cheeks?
I don't even know. I can't.
I think so. I don't know what the hell.
I think the pure laziness of this photo.
Yeah, like
You
turn the
didn't even
light on.
flick a switch.
What's that? What's the meme that was popular back around Christmas time? Ooh, baby, turn the lights on.
Oh yeah,
The
okay,
John
okay.
Hamm
Yeah,
meme.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I
turn
was
the
like,
lights on.
Right, like let's do it. But seriously, like the fact that you couldn't even take the second to flick on a switch.
Yeah.
Or worse.
So you agree?
this.
You agree?
Yeah,
you hear
this
that,
is
audience?
yeah, this
We
is the
agree.
worst.
All right, so
On the
taxidermy.
1 in 10. The 1 in 10.
Taxidermy 10.
Yep.
No light 1.
Yep, that's it.
All right. So that does it for
Rate this listing.
Rate this listing
1 to
on
10.
this episode of Closing Time with Jimmy B and Annie O.
Okay, so right now, Jimmy B and Annie O are going to be actually talking about our top 5 neighborhoods within the Land O'Lakes and Lutz area.
Is it Lutz or Lutz? I get that all the time.
That's how you can tell who's local, who's not.
Exactly.
It's Lutz.
It's Lutz.
It's Lutz. We know how it's spelled. You don't say it that way. Sorry. So, all right. What would you say? Like, do you want to start with like your least favorite, 1 to 5? How are we doing this?
Well, it says
just our top 5.
Top 5 favorite
favorites.
neighborhoods.
Right. Okay, so they won't be numbered. So I just want to make sure our audience knows that we're just saying our top 5, not that one's better than the other.
Ooh.
You
okay,
see?
We're going to spin it that way?
Right. That's why I was confirming.
Okay.
You're good with that.
Sure.
All right. So I think the number 1 for both of us is the same.
You're asking me, or are you going to...
Well, can I say it? I'm cool with that.
I don't know if we have the same...
All right. So I'm going to say it, and he's just going to agree with me. That's how we're doing this one, okay? So I'd have to say one of my favorites.
Hostile Takeover by Annie O on the Closing Time podcast.
Oh, like you don't do it. So I'd say definitely on my top 5, Bexley. Right? Oh, look at that. Oh, he's so surprised.
Why?
Surprised. Its location, first off, is amazing because having that availability right next to the vets and then 54.
What's the vets?
You know, a highway in Tampa? What do you mean? What's the vets?
Some of our viewers don't know the acronyms, you know.
Oh, the Veterans
You know how I
Expressway.
teach our agents not to use acronyms?
Okay, but the vets isn't an acronym. It's an abbreviation for someone who doesn't know grammar. Just saying.
I did say earlier in another episode that I did not know how to read. I don't need to repeat this every episode.
So anyway, it's a tollway that's a direct path north-south into Tampa. So from Land O'Lakes, Bexley, you can get to downtown in under 30 minutes, or right at that 30-minute mark, which is pretty awesome if you still want to do things downtown, you know, culture stuff. And if you want to shoot over to the beaches, go over to Pinellas, that's super easy too. So in terms of central area and being able to get out and about, very, very easy. Another thing in particular, which is something that's huge for me when it comes to neighborhoods, is your ability to get out of the neighborhood should be more than one way. So this is huge because there's a lot of communities that they're like, just there's literally one road in, one road out, and like that's it. That's it. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, that's always bugged me. The fact that with Bexley we have 3, 4. Like we have like 4 or 5.
Don't forget, we're about to get another way out right to the Parkway.
Yep. I mean, if everything's approved, but
to the vets.
The vets, or you know, what was the hillbillies call it? You know, because it's to the vets for the Tampa people, and then the Spring Hill people. Oh, the Suncoast Parkway.
That's the hillbilly version.
Yeah.
It's literally called the Suncoast Parkway from 54 North.
Yeah. I'm just pointing it out. It has 2 names. You said for people who aren't local, so I'm just sharing. Anyway, so yeah, the fact that we have at least like 4 or 5 different ways we can get out of our little community. So that's a huge thing for me. And then the community itself, super walkable, super pet friendly. There's trails everywhere. The nature.
One thing that Annie O is forgetting to tell you about Bexley, and then we're going to move on, is if you actually look at Bexley from an aerial map, she has no idea what I'm about to say. But if you look at the west side of Bexley in particular, the way the streets are laid out, they look like musical instruments, particularly a guitar. And if you go to the map and zoom in and look at the street names, you have names that are musical. Acoustic Loop.
Fraley guitar brand.
Yeah, Fraley guitar brand, and I'm having a brain fart on the rest of them. But yeah, look at the map and look.
He's like, yeah, they're musical stuff.
I literally was just looking at this the other day with one of the agents, and I was like, oh, I bet you didn't know. If you zoomed out, you could see
it looks like a guitar.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say that.
And then if you look at the open green field in front of the clubhouse, it's in the shape of a guitar as well. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm agree with you. I'm biased, Bexley, for me too. So since you kind of stole the thunder on that one, I'm gonna go next and say my next favorite neighborhood. I don't want to spend too much time on each one. is probably, I have a really weird thing for Lakeshore Ranch.
Why? What do you mean weird?
Well, a lot of people don't know about the neighborhood. It's across-ish, but a little bit north, I think, of Connerton and Wilderness Lake.
It is north of yeah.
But what I really like about the community is you go through the gate. It is gated. And you almost feel like you're in a whole other world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very quiet. There's conservation all around you. And if you actually go to the clubhouse and look at the amenity center, you're in like this rustic, what you would like to call like hillbilly, like lodge type, like setting. And it's just really, really cool and different.
Mm-hmm. Also, the fact that they have the that little amphitheater thing there, and then the fishing pond. Like they actually have a fishing dock and all that. Like that's part of the community right there.
Yeah. So like a lot of people don't really know that community exists, believe it or not, because most people are focused on like the larger communities around the area, like Connerton and Wilderness Lakes and things like that. But yeah, I would say Lakeshore is one of my top 5.
Okay.
I'll let you hit the next one.
It's not bad. It's definitely another one that you brought up. And this one I definitely say is amazing because, one, it is a really active community. Within the community itself, it has a lot of shops. There's schools even in there and everything. And it's very, very family friendly. Like they do a ton of activities. Yeah. And it's Connerton. Now, the big drawback to that is it's a massive community. It's like, how many houses do they have in there now?
Thousands.
Right, like it's huge, but again, it has its own school. There's shopping within the community. The amount of festivals that they do, like locally, right there for everybody in there, it's amazing. I've definitely heard amazing things about people that are there raising their kids and like instant friends, and they don't have to go far. So it definitely gets top notch for me. I think it's just going to be better there too now they did that second exit out of there into Aaron Cutoff. So now you have 41 and Aaron Cutoff to be in and out.
Yeah, I agree with that. For me, so on number 4, I actually really like certain parts of Lake Padgett.
Yeah.
On both sides.
Yeah.
You have Lake Padgett's estates, and then you have the Lake Padgett east side. Mm-hmm. Like, they're supposed to be separated. But that whole area, I really like it because, yes, there's an HOA, but it's very, very lax. Yeah. The homes have a lot more character because they're older. It's not cookie cutter. A lot of people say, like, oh, I want to live in Land O'Lakes, but I don't really want to live in an HOA. Well, even though Lake Padgett has an HOA, again, they're not very strict. The lot sizes are much larger.
Yeah, I was going to say that part.
You could store a boat in there, and for the most part, they're not going to care or say anything.
Right.
It's just a really cool community. And then if you get a home, you could get a home on one of those giant lakes out there, like Lake Padgett itself. Mm-hmm. There's ski lakes. So I would say that's probably one of my favorite as well. And I also really like the fact that the home values there have really just steadily increased year over year over year, and they haven't lost their value. No.
And it's a really established neighborhood as far as just I say established not by homes, but like the actual nature around it, like your trees, everything's been there forever. So like you don't feel like you're walking in and it's like totally sterile.
All right, so I'm gonna throw a curveball at you. For number 5, we did 4 Land O'Lakes.
Okay.
Let's do a Lutz. Lutz.
Okay.
Now remember, Lutz has 4 zip codes, so you have all the way up to Livingston and Bears.
Yep.
All the way down, you have Ladera, you have all those communities down through. You have the Sanctuary, you have Wellington Manor,
the Sunset Lakes.
Pasco. No, that's Land O'Lakes.
Sunset. Sorry, just Sunset area.
Yeah, the street name.
Yeah.
You have all the way down through where the Steinbrenner area is, Steinbrenner High School.
And Cheval.
Yeah, Cheval, Villa Rosa. Yep. There's a ton. Heritage.
Isles. Oh, wait, no. Heritage is in New Tampa.
Heritage something. I don't remember.
I'm like,
Heritage Harbor.
That's
the right one. We're more Land O'Lakes, guys. So anyway, what would be your Lutz one?
Because I personally looked for homes in there, I would say Cheval.
Okay. Now,
I like the lots. I like...
where in Cheval? I'm assuming on the east side.
Yep, east.
Okay. The estate homes.
Yep, the estates.
Because you're bougie.
Whatever, I like space. But you're talking about homes that have been there. Again, the community's established. You have a golf course right there. So you do have that ability with like the membership and everything. They also have the tennis, isn't it? They have tennis over there. And then, the horses at the equestrian center right there. So you have all that, and then you actually have lots that are larger, from half acre to over up to 2 acres. So you have the space, yet you're in a community. So I'd say that one, unless there was another one you'd want to bring up.
No. I mean, Cheval's pretty cool. I've sold a couple in Cheval. Have a couple, hopefully in the works here soon.
Yeah.
Cheval's cool. There's a couple other communities that are not,
like
there's a couple
honorable
other
mentions?
areas. Well, yeah, honorable mention, but they're not in a community. But if you go back behind, we used to attend Idlewild Baptist Church. But if you go back behind Idlewild off of Crenshaw Lake.
Oh, yeah.
So Crenshaw is like this crazy, windy road that goes all the way up from Dale Mabry to 41. There's some really cool houses back there on some really interesting lots. Some of them are waterfront on lakes. And you can find some really unique stuff back there without having to deal with HOAs or stuff like that. So not really considered a community per se, but that area of Lutz between Dale Mabry and 41, right around where the church is pretty cool too.
It is. And I have to say, like, a community for me that I just want to give a shout out to, because I feel like it'd be disrespectful to Land O'Lakes if I didn't, is Caliente. Because Land O'Lakes is officially the nudist capital of the world. How could we not include a nudist community, guys?
I don't know, Annie. You got to pick 3 of the 5, so that's on you.
I like the ones. I mean, it was my favorite as far as like I imagine living in there.
My favorite story from a really good realtor friend of mine is she went to show a home in Caliente once, and all she could remember and all that was burned into her brain was an 80-plus-year-old man riding a bicycle with his left testicle hanging down the left side of the seat and his right hanging down the right side.
Yeah.
Now, let's also give an honorable mention to your favorite, Paradise Lakes.
He only says my favorite because I had to go show properties there. Because, Land O'Lakes, it's like the lower class version of Caliente.
Ooh, she's not wrong, though.
Right? I was like, come on.
We keep it raw and real here on the Closing Time podcast.
Right? But, I mean, seriously, the fact that we have multiple nudist communities that you can go
Nudist capital of the world, baby.
Right? Like, hey, we got it all here. We got it all.
Now it's time for Coach's Corner, where you learn not to be a little real estate bitch.
All right, and now we're going to segue into this month's Coach's Corner, where we educate you realtors on coaching tips and real estate advice and all of that fun stuff. So since we're talking about our top 5 neighborhoods in the Land O'Lakes and Lutz area, Annie, my question for you, for our audience listening, is what do you do when you have a client who's out of state and they want to move to the Land O'Lakes or Lutz area, but they're not really sure what community or neighborhood would best suit them? How would you navigate that conversation?
No, really valid. We deal with that a lot. First thing, we do have fair housing, so there's a lot of things you can't do in terms of steering or just saying, hey, this is a great neighborhood, this is safe, because we can't classify what that means to people. So what we can do is actually ask the people, like the customers that are coming down here, and be like, how do you want to live? Like, what kind of lifestyle do you want? Where do you want to be, where you wake up, you go outside? Like, do you want your neighbors really close by where you have easy proximity to everything in terms of like less than 5 minutes to go to the grocery store? Or do you want to be where you walk outside and you don't see a neighbor? Because those are 2 very different types of lifestyles. And the cool thing is we have both of those here. So just really asking about what they want and how they want to live. So that way, like, do you want to be close to the community centers? Do you want a lot of activity in your community? Or do you want to just be left alone, fend off the land yourself? So it's really about your clients. So just really asking questions about how they want to live their life.
Okay. What would you tell a potential buyer who, let's say they're a young, growing family, and they want to move to the Land O'Lakes and Lutz area, and they want to be in a neighborhood where their children can have a lot of friends and do a lot of activities and be outdoors versus being stuck at home,
Glued to a screen.
Correct.
Yeah. Really start pointing them to where all the elementary schools and the communities that are built around elementary schools. So Connerton's really good for that. Obviously, Bexley's another one that the elementary schools are in the community. So you're going to naturally know that there's going to be a ton of other families like you in those exact situations. So you literally just go to a map, show them, hey, this is a community right around here. So, easy access, being able to take your kids to school is going to be easy, or they can walk themselves at some point. You don't have to worry about it. Like, that's all something that's there.
Okay. And then are there any specific questions other than what's your lifestyle like that you would ask the potential buyer to try to help them hone in on the community? Or is that really the basis of where you can not allowed to steer them but point them in the direction of?
Right. Well, that's definitely a basis, but then the next one that logically has to make sense is the financial aspect of it. So what's their budget? Like where are they comfortable being? Because if they're saying, oh, yeah, I could do $1 million, that's a very different lifestyle than someone who just, wants to be at $200,000. So just knowing that part, too, and then really dissecting and sharing that. By the way,
for those of you watching, you cannot buy a home for $200,000 in Land O'Lakes or Lutz.
You can buy dirt.
Barely.
Yeah, there's some land. I'm sure you could just buy dirt and stuff like that. But, yeah, those are the two big ones right there. Is like, hey, based on that, this is, where you can go.
What would you tell the potential buyer who says, oh, I really want to be in that area because of work, but I also want to be as close to the beach as possible?
And they want to be in Land O'Lakes?
Yep.
Okay, so are we talking, to be fair, now because of what's been happening with our lagoon communities that are almost
the real beach.
Okay. So I was gonna say we have
the
those.
Gulf of America,
right? Okay, so then easy access then to the major highways that get you out there.
Yep.
That would be the next best thing too. So you really are saying hey, what do you want? What do you want it to be able to do for your hobbies, your fun time, and obviously work? And then you literally, that's how you start directing them to those locations.
Yeah, and I want to give a coaching tip to our realtors watching on this too. Anytime that you're working with a potential buyer and they're trying to figure out one of the best places to live, one of the best areas or things that you can point them toward that'll really help them, not only with their lifestyle, but with their resale value down the road too, is exactly what Annie O just said. Help them get to a home or purchase a home that is very close to your highways.
Yeah.
Very close to being able to go anywhere you want. So Annie and I actually live in Bexley. We talked about this a little earlier. We are literally a 5-minute drive to hop on the Veterans Expressway, Suncoast Parkway, whatever you want to call it, 25 minutes to downtown Tampa. If there's no traffic, 35 minutes if there is. But then we can hop on Interstate 4, I-4, the nightmare road of the country, and we can be, to Orlando in, an hour and a half. Mm-hmm. We can hop on the Leroy Selmans Expressway, which is a newer road, and we can be in Brandon or Riverview in another maybe 15 or 20 minutes from when we get to the downtown area. Yep. And it's because we have that ability and we're so centrally located to the highways. Yep. So that would be just my advice as well when you are trying to help people navigate in the areas where they're not sure they want to be, especially if they're trying to commute from work. We have a lot of people who move down here and they work at MacDill Air Force Base. Moffett Cancer Center, and a lot of these places are right near at the exits of the highway and the entrances to the highway. So being on a highway is something that I would highly recommend.
Definitely.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, that does it for this month's episode of our Coach's Corner.
There you go. So here we are at the end of this month's podcast, and we just want to say thank you so much for tuning in, listening, and if you could do us a favor of liking and subscribing, so that way we know we know that you appreciate us. That'd be great, right?
And so that we can keep making more amazing content for you guys.
Exactly. So that's it. We're wrapping up. Thanks a lot.